In the golden age of Roblox simulators, one name rose above all the noise. But their rise wasn't just luck, it was vision, timing, and obsession. This is the story of Rumble Studios and how they changed Roblox forever. In 2018, Roblox was blowing up. Millions of players, thousands of games, new developers making their mark every day. But amidst the chaos, one genre was taking over the platform: fast simulators. Simple, satisfying, endlessly repeatable. Click, upgrade, earn, prestige, repeat. The formula was addictive, the grind was real, and the front page was starting to reflect it. While most developers were trying to follow trends, a small team of devs operating under the name Rumble Studios saw an opportunity to lead. They weren't a big studio, they didn't have investors, massive teams, or fancy branding, but they had something else: timing and a plan. October 20th, 2018, Rumble Studios dropped Bubblegum Simulator, a game where you blow bubbles, sell them for coins, and use those coins to even blow bigger bubbles. It sounds ridiculous, but somehow it worked, and it worked extremely well. Players loved it. The visuals were clean, the pets were satisfying, the gameplay loop was just perfect. You could hatch eggs, you could trade, you could explore new floating islands in the sky. Every update brought new worlds, new pets, more mechanics, and the scenes. Rumble Studios was on a mission. They didn't just release a game, they nurtured it. Weekly update, consistent communication, an active Discord server. They were building more than a game. They were building a community. And within weeks, Bubblegum Simulator was everywhere. By early 2019, Roblox front page was a simulator battlefield: mining simulator, pet simulator, beast farm simulator, you name it. Dozens of developers were trying to copy the formula, but most couldn't keep up. Rumble Studios had already figured out what most others hadn't. It wasn't just about numbers and upgrade, it was about systems: leaderboards, trading, secrets, rarity, community. They knew how to create a grind that mattered. Egg hatching became an art, shiny pets, limited event exclusives. People cared about their inventory, about their stats, about being on that leaderboard. It wasn't just gameplay, it was culture. At its peak, Bubblegum Simulator had millions of monthly players. It racked up hundreds of millions of visits and eventually crossed the billion mark. Updates dropped like clockwork, holidays became events, every few weeks felt like a whole new game. Rumble Studios became the simulator studio. While other games faded, BGS stayed strong because the devs didn't stop improving. They built trust, momentum, and a legacy. But every empire has its silo. By 2021, the Roblox meta was changing. Simulators weren't dominating like they used to. New genres were rising. Story games, survival, horror, obbies, tycoons were evolving. Even still, Rumble wasn't finished. They launched Science Simulator, a more complex, layered version of their old formula. It didn't hit the same heights, but it wasn't about chasing numbers anymore. It was about experimentation. They were clearly working on something, but no one knew what. Then the silence. By 2022, Bubblegum Simulator updates slowed. The once weekly hype became monthly, then stopped entirely. Rumors started spreading. Was Rumble done? Had they burned out, moved on? The Discord was quieter, the playbase thinned out, but true fans, they never stopped watching. They knew something was coming eventually. April 2025. Bubblegum Simulator Infinite, the game we've all been waiting for. The nostalgic feeling that we used to have in 2018. All the content created that we used to watch, that made amazing videos every single day. All the memories, we can finally feel it back. On April 11th, the Hope So Not a game that will flop will come out, and hope this game will be lasting forever. Rumble Studios helped define an era. They didn't just follow the simulator trend, they led it. They created memories, rivalries, communities, and an empire. But now they're back. And if Bubblegum Simulator Infinite delivers on half of the hype, you might be entering a whole new age of Roblox. From a bubble to a billion, from silence to infinity. After years of waiting, Bubblegum Simulator Infinity is finally here. But one question still remains: can it ever live up the original? Will it reach the same peak? Or is that era gone forever? One way to find out. This was the story on the rise of Rumble Studios. Goodbye.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is that right below me a new simulator game? Guys, the game we're playing today is Bubblegum Simulator. It is blowing up right now, and it is made by Rumble Studios, the team that made Mining Simulator. You guys know the game.